Oh, hey guys, what is going on? We have this thing to put together today. This is the Yitahome dresser. This company sent this to me so I could show you guys how to put this thing together. So thank you to them for partnering with me on this. As always, I have the QR code right here for you. So if you guys are interested in checking this thing out on Amazon, you guys can scan that right there and it'll take you directly to this particular product, which is one of those it's a 9-drawer like dresser thing. We found that these things have been great for like kids' bedrooms, whether you're organizing their clothes or their toys or something like that. And just makes it super simple. So we're going to get into this thing today. I need to go and get my knife though, because we need to be able to open this bad boy on up. So we got this guy right here. It's our Mike Vance knife. If you guys don't know, Mike Vance is one of the community members here at the Dad Reviews. And he sent this to me a while back so that I could do some unboxings with it. So thank you, Mike. I always appreciate that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and go live on Amazon as well. I wanted to point out, let me go live here first, because there's a few reasons why I do these live streams. I wanted to point that out for you guys. Waiting on the Amazon stream. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And we're live. Okay, so this is the Yitahome 9-drawer dresser that they sent to me. Again, thank you to them for partnering with me on this. And I'm coming live with you guys today so that I can do the unboxing, the assembly, and kind of my first thoughts about what I think about this thing. And one reason why I really like doing these live is so that you guys know how long it actually takes to put this thing together, and you kind of get an idea of like all the pieces. And then I also take you step by step through the assembly of this thing so that if you do decide that you want to get it, you can go and grab this for yourself, and then you can come back to this video and you basically have a step-by-step guide on how to put this thing together. If you don't like to, you use instructions, you want something a little bit more visual, and usually I try to show you everything that I'm working with. So that's the main reasons why I like to do these live streams with you guys whenever I'm assembling something. So as I mentioned, we have our Mike Vance knife right there. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy on up and see what we got in here. Do a little unboxing. So this is it's a 9-drawer dresser in here. You do want to make sure, since I know that there's some cloth bins in here, you do want to make sure if you are opening it with a sharp object that you're very careful as you're piercing it so that you don't cut through that. In fact, they put a little warning right here. Do not cut with sharp object. So one thing, though, that I appreciate whenever companies do, and I'm curious to know if these guys have done it, is they put a piece of cardboard right where the seam is, just in case you are opening it with a sharp knife, you don't puncture through. So let's go ahead and see what these guys have here. Is there a piece of card? No, see this one, there's not a piece of cardboard here. And so you do want to make sure that you're very careful. Notice that I'm holding my knife kind of at an angle like this once I pierced it through. That way I can't cut through the cloth piece there. Let's go ahead and get this side done now. Like that and like that. Okay, let's see what we got in here. It's kind of exciting, huh? It's like Christmas. All right, bring you guys on down a little more, and we'll take a look at what we got. I think my son's printing something real quick, so give me just a minute. There you go. Welcome. All righty, so this right here is the Yitahome dresser. So point out that where I was slicing with the knife, it did have the cloth boxes right here on top. I do like how this comes all nice and packaged up. That way, if during shipping, it's like bad weather or whatever, it doesn't get messed up. So that's super cool. Looks like we have our instructions right here. We're going to go through those as we do this build. And they have thank you for your purchase. And if you have problems, you can contact them. Let's see, we got some styrofoam on the ends right there. Let's throw those on out. We're going to keep this right here. Okay. Box, and box. Okay. So these right here are all of the cloth boxes right here. And with that, I did want to point out that this comes in a whole bunch of different colors. So whatever color that you're looking for to match with the color scheme of whatever room you're going to be putting it in, they make a whole bunch of different colors. So I wanted to point that out as well. All right, this right here is going to be all your nougats and bits that come with it. Let's show you all a little close-up right here. This is what it looks like. Looks like they're all nice and labeled, I, J, K, M. So everything has a label on there. I like that. Then we have, let's see. This looks like the metal poles, I believe, that are going to make up the side of it. Again, nice and individually wrapped. That way they don't get knocked around in shipping. We have these little guys right here, some little metal poles. Those look like braces of some sort, I'm assuming. We'll get into that. And then this looks like the sides, and your drawers are going to slide through this. We're going to get into that as well. And put this over here. Put this up here. I like how they add the styrofoam in between all of this so that during shipping, if something gets banged around or whatever, you have that bit of cushion right there so that it doesn't get totally damaged, which is awesome. All right, another piece right there. Oh, okay, let me separate. I like to separate my pieces so I know what I'm working with here. Got that one there. Put this one over here. Oh, more cloth bins. Super cool. Can't have enough cloth bins. Ooh, this is nice. Like a wooden... Oh, this is probably for the top. A nice wooden piece right there. We're going to have to unwrap that and see what we got in here. But first, we need some space. Let's get rid of this giant box right here. That's everything that's in the box. So let's start our build with this thing and see how long this is going to take. Let's see right here. Okay, first of all, in the instructions, they kind of go through all of the pieces that you should have. And I like how they're all labeled here too with A, B, C, D, E, F, G all the way through so that you know exactly what you need whenever you're trying to build this out. Super cool. Let's see. Step one, we're going to take piece B using piece J, the screws, and we're going to attach it to piece one, it looks like right there. So make sure that the iron frames are placed in the correct position and facing the correct direction. Oh, this is cool. So they give you the English, and then they give you, I believe that's German. This looks like French, Italian, and I'm assuming that's either Portuguese or Spanish. I'm not 100% sure. But I do like how they give you all of the different languages right there, depending on what language you speak. All right, so we're going to need J, so we can just go right to here. It's nice and labeled. We know that this is J, and we can open up that one. And we're going to need 2 of these based on the instructions. So I'm just going to simply grab 2 of these guys right on out of here. I'm going to show them to you guys. It's basically a little bolt just like that, and it has a little Allen wrench style of connector. And we're going to need, let's see, is that the wooden piece? That's what I need to know. A is our X1. Does it have, is this our A? Does this have an A or an X1 on it? Oh, I just realized these are like little things that they put on the side in shipping so that it doesn't get damaged. The corners don't get damaged. That's awesome. That's important. So let me go ahead and click on this real quick. Alrighty. So, let's see. I got it. I found it. You got to take off the wrapper. Get rid of all that. On the edge right here, it's going to let you know that this is letter A. So we know that this is the piece that we need. And it looks like we have it on the ground like this. Let me bring you guys back on down. Just like that. And we are going to take piece B. B is one of your side pieces right here. So it's going to be either this one. Yep, look, sure is. See that B right there? Perfect. I just want to unwrap this. I'm curious to know if the other one that's similar to this is also labeled as a B. Okay, get rid of that. And then I'm curious, so I'm going to look at it now. This one right here, is this also labeled B or is it something different? No, this is D right here. So make sure you do not grab D whenever you're doing this. All right, so we have this. Looks like this matches up on this side. And then this can also match up on this side. I'm not too sure if it matters what side you do it on. You do want to make sure that your track, though, is this part right here is pointing inward because that is what your guide is going to be on for your cubes. So the cubes are going to go, this is the top of it right here. And so this is going to go, your cube is going to go in this way right here. So I'm just going to simply take my bolt right here and we are going to bolt this bad boy on down. Let's get it. If I could get it in, come on. There we go. All right. Did it go in? Went in at a little angle. Hey. There we go. Got it. And then, of course, they do give you the little Allen wrench in there so you can get these nice and tight. I like to get mine started first just to make sure that they go in perfectly. And then I can also kind of, I can also tighten it later on whenever I like to get everything nice and tight. Let's see. Let me take out all of these right here because we're going to need these soon, I believe. And I want to get out my Allen wrench from this one. I'm just going to simply open this pack. Oh, I think we need our Mike Vance knife. Let me grab Mike Vance. Thanks, Mike, for sending this to me. I'm going to open that on up, and then now I can just open up this package right here so I can have easy access to this Allen wrench. So this is the Allen wrench that they give you. It's got a Phillips head on one side and then the hex on this side. So we're just going to pop that right on into here and we're going to turn this. I kind of wish that the Allen wrench had an Allen head on this side because now I have to put it in, turn, and I can't keep going because I'm going to run into the metal right here. So if they were able to have it on this side, I'd be able to just stick it in right here and turn without any interruptions. So that's one thing that would be nice. I'm just going to simply give this a little twist up right there. And we're going to give this, let me turn it here, a little twist up right there. Boom. And then I believe our next step is going to be to do the other side. And like I said, I like to do these videos so that you guys know how long this actually takes to put together. Because sometimes you might order something and you don't know exactly how long it's taken. And so, if you're short of time or something like that, and I give you the step-by-step, the play-by-play. So that's that right there. This is nice and tight. That one feels nice and tight. Good. All right, let's see. Let's go on over to step number 2. So yeah, look, I mentioned this earlier. They say make sure that that lip is pointing towards the inside right here because that's where your bucket's going to go. That's how you know which one is going to be on here. Let me take off this jacket real quick. Oh, no. Okay, so the next step is not going to be the other opposite side. It's going to be the smaller ones in the middle. And so they have these 2 pieces right here they're just smaller squares. And this is because this is going to make up the top frame for the top buckets because those are a little bit smaller than the bottom buckets. So let's go ahead and get these unwrapped. Let's see. they're in the instructions, it says that they're both labeled C. So it doesn't matter which one you grab. Go ahead and unbag both of them. Do an unbagging. We had an unboxing, and now we're doing the unbagging. All right, so that's that right there. Okay, so in the instructions here, they point out that this part right here needs to be up on the top. And then you have this hole right here. And this hole is what's going to go down into, bring it all on down, your wood right here. This is in the way, isn't it? There you go. Your wood right here. You have these little holes right here. So again, we're just going to simply take our letter J screws. We're just going to, just like the other ones, pop that right on into there. And then we're just going to tighten this on up. Now this is nice because, see, I don't have any interruptions while I'm turning because there's no metal bars in the way right there. I'm not going to make it, I want to leave a little bit of room of play. So, you know, whenever we go to put on the next layer, I don't have to untighten it to be able to make sure it's straight. So I want to keep it a little loose right now, and then we're going to come back later on and tighten it up. Again, with this one, make sure that it is pointed upward. These holes right here pointing upward. Grab another J right here. We're going to pop that on in. Just like, oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. All right. So now we're going to take this and we're just going to turn that nice and fast. Boom shakalaka. Leave it a little loose so we have some play for later on. There we go. All righty. That's step 2. How many steps are in this? We didn't look at that. I usually show that at the beginning of the video and I forgot to. So we're looking at a total of 11 steps right here. So this shouldn't take a long time. We're already on step 3, which is awesome. All right, so now we're going to do D, which is going to be the other side of this. And we're going to use 2 J's to be able to get that held up. We found out earlier that this one right here, was the D. Let's go ahead and unbag it right here. Just like that. Now with this one, again, make sure that your channel for where the boxes are going to go is pointing this way. I don't know how to describe that. I guess it's upside down right now. So make sure it's pointing down. Let me bring this on over just like that. And we will get some J's and we're going to pop this right on into here. Bring you guys back on down so y'all can see a little bit easier. All right, so we have these 2 holes right here on the end. Just going to grab these and we're going to pop these right on into here. Oh, that one went in nice and easy. Perfect. Put the first one in just kind of loose. Get the second one in kind of loose. Now I can grab our Allen wrench and we're just going to tighten this on up. Another thing, too, that I like to discuss with you guys as I'm putting this together is the tools that the company gives you to use to put things together. I noticed this Allen wrench. I mentioned how I wish it had a straighter part to it so that I wouldn't have to have an interruption at every turn. But I want to use only the tool. I could easily have gone and gotten another Allen wrench, but I like to use the tools that they provide so that, again, I can give feedback and y'all will know what to do. And it gives you a better idea for the time that it should take to put it together just using what they gave y'all. So that is that right there. Boom. This is easy. Is that number 3? Yep, that's number 3. Let's do number 4. It's time for number 4. All right, let's see. Attention. Confirm the direction part F should be facing during assembly. As shown in the below picture, part F has 2 sides with mounting holes. The side with the mounting hole in the center and 2 bigger adjacent holes should be facing upward. And then you turn the page and they give you this diagram right here. So let's see, make sure we have a good understanding of what this is. That is, okay, I believe that is F. Make sure I'm getting it right. F is, oh, the bars. Is it these? Yeah, that fits right there. Does this have an F on it? No, that has a G on it. Okay. 2 pieces. Oh, are there 2 different ones here? Hang on, hang on. This is F. Okay, so I want to point this out. These 3 are all the same length. See? So make sure that you look at the stickers on it, because this one right here is a G. This one right here is a G. But this one right here is going to be your F. And so with the F, I believe what's going on here is that your holes are going to be different. They're in different placements between G and F. So this is the one we need. We'll open it up like a straw. It almost blew off. All right, that was just for fun. Okay, so what did they say? Let's make sure we get it right. Confirm the direction part F should be facing during assembly. As shown in the picture below, part F has 2 sides with mounting holes. The side with a small mounting hole in the center and 2 bigger adjacent holes should be facing upward. Okay, yep, I see it. I'm going to show it to you guys. Small hole in the center, 2 bigger adjacent holes over here. Big hole in the center, 2 smaller holes over here. So you want to make sure that you're putting it the right way. And it says, as shown in the picture below, part F has 2 sides with mounting holes. The side with small mounting hole in the center, and the 2 bigger holes should be facing upward. So it's going to go like so. All right. So now we're, ooh. Hold on. There's another F. Ah, I didn't see it. There's 2 Fs. So there's 2 Fs and 2 Gs. And you're going to have one in the front. Hi-ya! One in the back. Blow it off like a straw. Not going to work because I exposed these holes. All right, so let's see what we got here. Small hole up. And that one's going to go like that. Okay, so I left these loose. So at this point, I want to keep them loose because I want to get these attached first, probably on the sides or right here, so that we know exactly what's going on here. And we need piece number or letter I. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so you're going to use letter I for here and here, here and here, here and here, and here and here. So in the middles and the ends. So let me go ahead and get our I, and I'll show you all what that looks like. Yep. Need the Mike Vance knife again. All righty. Close that up. All righty. So this is what I looks like right here. It's a little bit longer version of the J. And so we're just going to take, we're going to need 8 of them. So I'm going to grab 4 first because I want to do the outer ones first so that we have a good structure built here. And then I'm going to do my inner ones. And then after that, I'm going to tighten these up because now we've built the first part of the frame there. So I'm just going to put this one on in right here. This is nice. I can get it, since it's so long, I can get it nice and finger tight. Do the same thing over here. All right, now we're gonna turn you guys. Come on. Put that one on in just like that. definitely some pulling here, which is good. So it'll make it nice and tight for you. I'm going to do this one here. Okay, I'm not going to tighten those just yet. What I want to do now is get 4 more of those. Straighten you up. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 more eyes. And I want to put these right through here. Okay, so this is the big hole right here, and this is going to go all the way down in. And so I'm curious now, I'm assuming that this Allen wrench is going to be able to go all the way down into there. We'll find out in just a minute. I want to get all these, not totally, I want to keep them a little loose so that I can make sure the adjustments are correct for whenever we're building our structure here. All right, so then we have this one going on in. Okay, that's that one, and one more right here, just like that. Okie dokie. So now with this, very nice that there's nothing in the way, and I can just simply twist this all the way on down. Are we going to make it? Are we going to make it? I believe we are. Bang-a-bang-a-bang. And shaboomy right there. We got it. Lovely. All righty. Now we just need to do the same thing with this one. Super easy to do it this way, by the way. If you guys don't know, watch, I'll get a close-up. Y'all come here. Can y'all see that? Yeah. So you have your Allen wrench right here, just sticking up. You simply take your finger, put it on the edge, and just turn. You don't have to sit here and keep doing this. All right. Got a nice and tight one right there. Move on over to here. Zippity-doo-dah. All right, that's that. And then now we're going to do this one right here. Super simple to put this thing together so far. Okay. Now that we know that these are braced on here nicely, what I want to do is come back down here and I want to tighten this all the way up right here to make sure that that is holding on nicely as well. And now we have a good frame starting to come together right here. This is awesome. Okay, push you guys on back. I'll lift y'all up just a hair and let's see what's next. Okay, so that was step 4, and that was simple. Did I tighten these? Oop, almost forgot. Make sure to tighten your ends. So I'm just going to take this again. Just give it a good tightness to it right there. Right here. Just like that. Come on over to this side. We're going to do the same thing. Tighten that up. And tighten that up right there. There we go. All right, check it out. We're getting something here. Number 5. All right, we got a lot of things right here. Y'all ready for this one? We're gonna need I. Okay, I are screws. Oh, is that what that is? Hang on. I gotta check something real quick. F. Okay, this is super cool. I just noticed this. In the diagram here, if it's a dark colored letter, that means that it's like a piece, like a structural piece. And if it's a light letter, see how the outline of it is, it's light on the inside, that means that it's something from here, like a tool that you need, or a bolt, or a screw, or whatever. That's super cool. I really like that they color-coded that so you could see that a little bit easier. Okay, so we have all of that. Okay, it looks like now we are going to be building this right here in the middle because there's drawers that go here. And then we're also going to brace it across the top. So we're going to need, this is E, which is this piece right here. this piece. Go ahead and unbag it. Another unbagging. Unboxing and unbagging. We did like a triple unbagging today. Maybe even more. And some straw shooting. All right. There we go. So this one, making sure I have it the right way. Okay, so on these, they have the end part right here that the box is going to butt up against. So you just want to make sure that that matches with the end parts on these sides as well as you're putting this on. And then, okay, so we have also boxes here. This has to go upside down, or it has to go this. So whenever you're putting this on, you're going to be putting this, you're going to be, you're going to be connecting this end down to the bottom here, as opposed to this end. And this end has the channels right here for the drawer. So you want to make sure that this side is going to be pointing upward as you're building this, because that's where your boxes are going to go into. So we have this is going to go right here, just like that. So now we just need, let's see, it looks like letter I bolt. So let me grab 2 letter I's. Come on, I can get it. 1, 2, there we go. And so what we're going to do is we got to go underneath right here. See, there's holes right here, just like they were right here, except they're flipped. So you have a big hole on the bottom now and the small hole on the top. We're going to push that on up. We're going to get it started right here. Can y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see that very well. Bring y'all like that, maybe. There we go. So we're going to bring this on up. See, bringing my screw on up. And I'm just going to attach that right here. Just like that. I'm just going to finger tighten it right now too. Right here in the front. We're going to bring it on up. We're going to put that on and we're going to tighten that one on up. Now, again, there's a big hole on the bottom, so we got to spin it. Let's see. Make sure I'm turning it the right way. Put it in. And we just have to spin it till it goes all the way in, because right now you can see how much play we have right there. We don't want all that play. We need this to be nice and tight. Since we're going inside the hole, it takes a little bit longer to get this thing spun up. And I can't do my trick of just spinning it fast with my fingers because it's upside down. If you have like a ratcheting Allen wrench, that would definitely make it go by faster. But using the tools that they gave y'all, like I mentioned earlier, I like to use the tools that they give you in the product so that you have the best idea of how long it actually takes to put it together using what they give you. All right. Nice and tight right there. Make sure we're tight right here. Oh, I just noticed something. Is that right? Hang on. I got to double check something. Yeah, okay, we're good. So I'm going to point this out because I just noticed it. I did it right, but another thing that you can use to kind of double check yourself to make sure that these are the correct way. I have to turn it around to show y'all. They have these holes right here, or screw holes, bolt holes. What do you call that? Right here, there's 2 of them, right here and right here on this one. But then also on these as well. You can see it right there. And I believe there's another one way down here. And then on this side, there's one right here. And there's another one way down here as well. So you want to make sure that all of those are on the same side, because I'm pretty sure that's where these are going to come into play. Those braces, possibly, maybe. We'll find out. Let's keep reading our instructions. You guys don't know, usually on dad reviews, we don't read the instructions unless we're putting something together. I like to see how intuitive a product is, and that's usually why I don't read the instructions unless I'm got like super stuck. But whenever I'm assembling something, I'm always going to mess something up, so I always read the instructions. And I would expect you guys to probably be reading the instructions as well whenever y'all are putting something together. So it gives you a better idea of timing. All right, next we're going to take these, which are G, and these are going to be going up here, just how these did down here. So let me flip real quick. Okay, yep. So we want to get that done. I can, let's see, I got to bring you guys up a little higher now. We're getting higher up on this thing. Boom. All right. Okay. What are we going to call this? A de-strawing? A de-straw wrappering? Let's see if it works. Y'all ready? Almost. You get about halfway through. All right, so we have one here. Okay, I'm just looking at how everything's connected. All right, so your hole right here in the middle is the same on both sides, and you have holes on the ends right here and here as well, and those are going to connect up to these sides right here. So I think everything should be fairly simple with these. Do a de-strawing. I'm not going to blow it this time, though. All right, and then this one, I believe, will go just like this across there. So now what do we need on the sides here? We need letter I's. So let me come on around here. Let me grab some more of those bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I do want to point out that there is one extra screw in the packet down there. So, or I guess I should say bolt. So if something were to happen, breaks or whatever, something's not going in right, you have an extra one in there. So that is awesome. All right, with this, I'm going to, again, start on our sides. I'm just going to, y'all see that? I kind of see it. Pop this one on in right here. If I can. Now that I'm standing, whoa, hello. Ouch. Oh. Now that I'm standing, I can show you guys. If I don't break everything. All right, so that was one screw right there. Very simple. Just make sure your hole is facing upward in the middle. And then we'll do this one right here. Get it on through that beam right there and finger tight. And then now, and you guys won't have to move this thing around like I'm doing. I'm just doing this so that I can show you guys exactly what I'm doing. Trying to get some close-ups so y'all know how this thing is put together and how I'm doing it. All right, so we have that one there. And then now we have this end right here. Just like that. All right. Not going to fully tighten them just yet because we still have 2 more to do. I'll tilt it so you guys can see a little bit. But right here on top, we're going to fasten this middle piece now to the bottom piece so we get a good structure going here. Last one. Pop this one on in. Just like that. Okay, now grab Allen wrench. I just want to tighten everything up. 1. And then we're going to do this one. 2. And then we're going to move on over to the sides. That one. And come on, get in. Oh, am I in? I couldn't tell. Can't tell. This bolt right here might have gotten machined a little funny. And this is a good opportunity to point out that you might want to change out your bolt if something like this happens. And I'm glad that they give me that extra one in the pack right there. So I'm noticing like right here on the bottom, it seems like there's just like a little bump right there. So I'll come back to that later on and use that last bolt. I got it pretty tight just with my fingers right there too. And if you did have an issue with that, you can get if you have a smaller Allen wrench, you could probably use that just to tighten it up. Alrighty, so those are all nice and tight, just like that. Boom shakalaka. Now, let's see, what's our next instruction? Oh, we need M. There's a new tool. Well, we got a new thing. So it's going to be here on the bottom. There's going to be 4 of them. Although, again, they give you 5, which is fantastic. Had to use the Mike Vance knife again. All right, so M is going to be little feet that go on it. And these are great. They have the little grip all the way around. So whenever you are getting it level on the ground, you can just simply screw it in and use that grip to be able to make it nice and flush for yourself. These are super simple to put in. You just get nice and close for you guys. Whoa, don't fall, don't fall. Just grab that and you just spin it right on in. Spin it, bear, and grin it. And if you're winning in a minute, you can spin it, spin it, spin it. Tailspin. Any of you 90s kids out there? That used to be one of my favorite shows whenever I was growing up. All righty. Spin it around that way. Let's grab another one. We're just popping these right on in. Super easy to do this. This is probably one of the easiest parts. Right there. And last but not least, this one right here. Easy cheesy Japanesey. All right, now that I believe is all of step number 5. We still do have a couple of extra bits in here, so we need to see where those are going to go. And there's also these nuts too that were in with Jay as well. I don't know where those go, but I have them down here. All right, that was step 5 with our intense diagram there. Moving on. Oh, okay, this makes sense. We're going to use J. We're going to use U, which is the nuts. There's the wrench in there, and then we're going to use these guys. So these look like just braces right here. They give you, there's 4 of them, and so we're going to connect them right there in the middle. So all we're going to do, let's see, does it mention? Okay, you're going to put the bolt through the hole and then you're going to screw the nut on. I just don't know if it matters what side the nut goes. And based on this picture right here, it's kind of hard for me to distinguish which one it is. So we're going to have to trial and error this. I'm just going to put them together, put our nut through there, and I'm going to put our bolt through there, and then I'm going to take the nut, and I'm just going to screw that right on in like that. It does have the Allen wrench hex on there, so we'll be able to tighten that up probably after we get these parts on. There's 2 of them, so make sure to do the other one as well. Put our bolt through there, and then we're going to take our nut, and we're going to nut it just like that. All right, perfect. So we got both of those. And then, so that's step 6. That's a super easy step. Next step, step 7, looks like we're going to be attaching those to the, okay, I get it now. It's going to be the back part of the bin so that the cloth cubes have something up against as well, not just the little tabs on the back right here. And then also it'll help to brace the entire thing as well. So that's fantastic. Okay. I like too that it's all metal. I know sometimes you can get those wooden ones and they just put, it's like a piece of, it's a little bit harder than cardboard, but it's like that thin piece that you kind of like staple in, and then eventually something goes through and the thing starts falling apart. So I really like the metal construction that we're doing here. All right, so we're going to need some J's. That's a J, that's a J, all the J's. We're going to need 6 J's, which are down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 J's, and our 2 things that we did And oh, okay, this makes sense now. That's where these little bolts are going to come in. So we're just going to take these. I don't think it matters which way it does it. It's going to go like that and like that. Okay. Okay, so I'm noticing that this has like a little indentation right here. I think that's the best word for it. But I believe that is going to go to where this comes flush up against the metal structure like this, so that you have that room there. I think that's how that goes. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. If you do it this way too, there'll be that little, you still have that there. I'm going to do, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do one way and one the other way and see how it turns out. Let's do a little science experiment here. All right, so let me put these in the pocket. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab one. Y'all can't see that. Let's get closer. Bring y'all on down. There we go. All right, so we have bolt right here. We're going to throw that on into there. And we're going to just tighten that one on up like that. Oop, almost. Like, come on. Get in. Finger tight. All right, let me get another one. I don't want to. You don't want to do the next top one in the middle yet, because you're going to be doing both of them with that one nut. So just for stability, I want to be able to get this one in right here, way down there. Now I want to grab this one and grab another bolt. Boop, J. And oh wait, I said I was going to do one way and one the other way. So I don't think it matters. I really don't. I could be wrong, but we'll see. Okay, that one went in just fine. Get another one. Can y'all see way down here? Not really. Boo! Hopefully y'all can. Don't fall. Don't fall. I can only bring this thing down so far. So I can scoot back. There we go. All right. So now I'm just going to line up both of these with that screw right there. Tighten that one on up. And then we got our last two right on over here. Put this one right here. Just like that. And then we're going to do this one up here. Just like that. Now I want to take my Allen wrench. I'm going to tighten that on up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. Now what? Do we get to flip it over yet? I'm so excited. What is that? Ooh. Hold on. Oh. Oh, is that? Okay. All right. Okay, so we're going to flip it over. That's the first thing that they say right there. Then they also mention that you might need these tools if you want to do this step. And what we're doing is this has an anchor system built into it. And that's what these last few tools right here are. I'm going to show you guys what they look like and how they go together. But I'm not going to do it right now because it's obviously not going to be sitting in here. But they do give you 3 of each of these. So you have a screw right here, and you have a wall anchor right there. So you're going to drill a hole in your wall. You can pop this on in, unless you get into a stud. If you get into a stud, then you can use the stud as your anchor right there, and you'll be good. You don't need this. But then you're just simply going to drill this into here. And on your shelf here, dresser, I think I'm going to need to bring you guys back on up. I'm going to stand it up. Woo-wee, this is looking nice. All right, so on the shelf, you'll notice right here, there's a little hole, and that hole goes all the way through right here as well. So if I turn this around, you guys can see the other side of it. See that hole there? There's one on that side, and then there's one on this side as well. So you're going to put your screw. You're going to put your screw through there, and then you can simply anchor this thing to the wall. And that's great for safety, especially if you're going to be using this in like a kid's bedroom or something like that. You know, you don't want them climbing on this thing and the whole thing falling over. So having this anchor system built into this is fantastic. I love that. All right, so that's that. And just to take you through the steps, too, I think y'all might know this, but you drill a hole in the wall. Then you put the anchor in. You can use a little hammer to kind of make sure you get it all the way in. And then you're going to drill it all the way through to be able to hold it up against the wall. So the next step is our boxes. So we're going to, we have more unbaggings to do. Let's see, let me bring you guys on down for this. Whoa, there we go. All right. So we have a whole bunch of these. Unbagging number one. Let's see how this thing goes together. Open it up. Boop. And we're just gonna so you have your tag right here on the bottom, so that's gonna go downward so it's not sticking up. And they also have these little pull tabs right here as well. So if you want to utilize those to be able to collapse them a little bit easier, you can do that. I'm just going to pop that on in. Just like that. Okay. You got a nice little pull handle right here on the front as well. So you can easily open and close. Super cool. All right. Seems sturdy. Let's do the next one here. Yep. Looks good. Nice and clean. I'm noticing all the stitching on here is very nice and tight. I don't see like any weird hairs kind of sticking out or anything like that. So that's fantastic. Yeah, I think this might be the easiest part of this whole process. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know, and I will do my best to answer them based on my experience of putting this thing together. But this thing is super simple. Hopefully this was helpful for you guys so that y'all can understand how this thing goes together. Okay, this one, it's a rectangular one. It's definitely a lot thicker than the other ones over there. So let's see. I don't know. I can't tell if there's more than one in here or if it's just thicker for some another reason. Another unbagging. Let's see. Okay, so that opens like that. Okay, that opens like, okay, so drawer. That's a drawer. Okay, we have 3 drawers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there should, okay. It's a 9-drawer dresser right here. So there should be 3 more here. 1, let's do like that. 2, and 3. Okay. Oh, look. Haha. I bet there's 3 little inserts in this. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop these on in. Just like that. 1. This one right here. This is pretty simple. This is kind of self-explanatory right here. As you can see, I'm not even using the directions because it's very intuitive of how these things go together. Just simply press that on down just like that. They give you one more package. One more unbagging right here. Go ahead and unbag that. And then we're just going to grab this one right here. Pop that one on in. Just like the other ones. This one on in. Just like that. And last but not least, this guy right here. Pop that one on in. Just like that. Perfect. All right. So now, let's make sure there's nothing else. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, so they literally give you a diagram. I like that they're very complete with this, but they give you a diagram for the small one, and then you flip the page, and they give you the diagram for the larger one. And then now we just pop it on in. All right, let's get these in, and then we can check our time. How long did this take to put together? All right, so we have our smaller boys right here. Pop right on in. Just no. I messed up. Oh, I can't believe it. This one right here. which actually is not going to be hard to fix. But look, I want to show y'all this so y'all don't make a mistake here. See that little guy right there? You can't slide a box in if this thing is facing that way. The good thing, all this is just one. Oh, actually, all I have to do is undo these two and then loosen this, and then I can spin it around. That actually makes it a lot easier to fix your mistake. So see, I'm glad that things like this happen so that y'all can see how I'm going to try and remedy this the easiest way. So obviously, I'm going to take my Allen wrench. We're going to go up underneath here. Just have to find the hole. It might be easier if you put this upside down, because you got to take I got to take this screw all the way out. Actually, I'm going to do that. Let me take that out. Take this. Bring you guys back on down. We're going up and down, up and down. All right. This one is the one that we need to fix, right? Yep, it's that one. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this right on in like that. We're gonna spin it, bear, and grin it. If you're winning in a minute, then you can spin it. Tailspin. There we go. All right. So you have to take that one out all the way, and we have to take this one out all the way. So without this mistake, I mean, we were pretty much done. What are we at? Less than an hour. That's great. Let's see how long it takes to fix this. Shouldn't be. Maybe 3 minutes if I had to guess. This is a simple fix right here. All right. Did any of you guys catch that I messed up? All right, so then I'm just going to loosen this one. As y'all remember, we tightened it. But all we have to do is loosen it, and then this just spins. And you just got to get that back up underneath there. Like that. And pull that one on up. And now I want to put these back on in. Tighten this one on up. This is why I did it upside down, so that I can do, the fast way of spinning these things down. Otherwise, it would take a lot longer for you to get these things on in. You get it? Almost. Boom. Just like that. Grab this one, pop it on in. Just like that. Actually, I'm going to finger tighten this just a hair bit more. Put that on in, and then now we spin it. Spin it, bear, and grin it. If you're winning in a minute, when you can spin it, spin it, spin it. There we go. And then now down here, just going to tighten this one on up. And fixed. How long would that take? 3 minutes? 2 minutes, I think. Awesome. This thing's super light too, which is nice. I can easily move this thing around if I need to. It doesn't weigh much because it's just a simple frame right there. So that one, I guess we can do them all. It doesn't matter what order you do them in. Pop that one on into there. Pop this one on into here. And all the way on the bottom. And we'll go with this one right here. This one on in right here. Just like that. And like that. And we're done. 59 minutes and 20 seconds or so. That's awesome. So that's how you put it together. Hopefully this was helpful. If it was, definitely go and grab y'all one of these if this is something that you're looking for. Thank y'all for watching, and Dad out. All right. Well, we had to turn off Amazon because I can't say there's a QR code. Amazon doesn't lie to you say that. So if you guys want to go and grab y'all this thing right here, it is on Amazon, and I put that QR code right there. So you can just simply scan that, and you can go check out this. You can go see all the different colors that they have. You can go and they actually have a whole bunch of this like furniture type of stuff. So if you want to go and pick up some of their other stuff, you can go and check that out. But yeah, again, thank you to them for sending this to me as well, so that I could show you guys how this thing is put together. Appreciate y'all coming and hanging out, and hopefully this is helpful for you guys. If y'all decide to get one, y'all know now how to build it, and that it only takes about an hour to put together. And that was with me like talking a lot too, and kind of getting through everything and showing y'all the instructions. So it'll probably actually take you a lot less to be able to put it together. But y'all definitely go and grab y'all one of these if this is something that you're looking for. Thank y'all for watching. Let me know if this was helpful too. Y'all can let me know down in the comments or give it a thumbs up or something like that. Dad out.